Hopefully this time it works.
You're listening to Hotep-ish with your host, Dewan B. Intelligent ish talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
What up, y'all? Hopefully YouTube don't trip this damn time. That shit just cut me off. Like, yeah, damn. Yeah, we are here. Come on in here. Come on in here. And remember to go to lightthemood.com. Jayla the Self-Esteem Queen. Got the candles on lock. Lightthemood.com. Type in your product code WEEDSMOKE22 for 40% off. Man, I'm looking at the resident. I'm over here. Usually I'm looking on my camera on my end. I'm looking at y'all end on YouTube. This resolution look horrible on y'all end. Is like the thumbnail thing cloudy on you guys' end? On my end, this shit is like crystal clear. Am I broadcasting in HD? Yeah, what the fuck? I want better picture quality than this. Ew, this picture quality sucks. Yuck. On my end, this shit is pretty and pristine. Anyway. As we all know, what's up, Quan S? What's up, Black McBain? Carrie Moore. What's up, Remy? 225, Markeith. Welcome. Where we talk that intelligent shit talk. We are here. What's up, Butter Love? You got your notification. That's good. That is good. Because, we about to talk about this whole Kanye's behavior. You know me, I like to take what's going on in the world and try to speak about it from different aspects and different point of views, you know? And salute to everybody. I got like 800 new subscribers this month on YouTube, you know? So salute to y'all. So if you're a new subscriber here, welcome. Here, if you're new to this channel, just to let you know how I get down. I talk about things from all points of view. I talk about them from, not all points of view, because nobody talk about anything from all points of view. But I will say from multiple points of view. You dig what I'm saying? We talk about the real deal in life and how it get down in the real level, in the real world. We talk a little bit of spiritual shit too, you know what I mean? You know, and I do. Yes, I am a music historian, and y'all gonna love this trailer to my documentary series coming out. I got the name of it, but I'm not telling y'all yet. I got the name of it, but I ain't telling y'all that. I gotta put the proper paperwork down before I tell the name of it. But yeah, we have I have my music series coming out. I do all that good stuff. I break things down, I crack jokes, I do all that, but I'm also a playing card reader. People be like, what do you mean? Do you do tarot? No, I don't do tarot. I do playing cards. The same deck of cards that you play Go Fish with. It's an ancient calendar scientific system that the tarot card is based off of. 4 suites, diamonds, clubs, spades, and hearts represent the 4 seasons of the year, the 4 elements of the universe, the 4 directions, north, south, east, west. The red represents the feminine, the black represents the masculine. That's why it's two separate colors. 52 cards for 52 weeks in the year. 13 cards in each week, just like there are 13 weeks in each season. And through this card and through this calendar, we can understand personalities, because every personality that we have that exists is assigned a card. And every card has multiple personalities. So just because 2 people have the same card don't mean they're going to be the same way. That's where the part of intuition comes in. You know, you can read your cards and read them for what they are on face value, but it requires somebody with skill like myself and other readers that understand how to use their intuition to understand what to say about each card. So there's just a quick little background for those. And I will start teaching this system pretty soon. I'm not trying to hog the knowledge. Y'all know me, I like spread the knowledge. So when I'm certified to teach the system, I don't want to teach it until I'm certified. I'm almost certified to teach it. Been knowing how to read it, but now I'm going through certification on teaching it. So I'm going to get my actual certification before I start teaching it to y'all. So I will be teaching this to y'all so you can learn how to chart your own life, where to go, what to look up, and how to read yourself. You dig? So we're about to get it started. You said, Kerry Moore, you said you were 4 clubs? I mean, you got a busy ass life, boy. These 4 clubs people be having all, y'all can handle a whole lot come your way, but you can handle a whole lot too. So, Green Pill, you say you're 9 of diamonds? Well, you might want to stay in today, because a lot of things said today will pertain to you. Because Kanye West is a 9 of diamonds, born June 8th, 1977. And when you're born on a birthday, also, another thing that plays into your cards is the sign you're born under, and the day of the week you were born, the time you were born. All of these factors play into how you play your cards. All of these, you find out the calendar, there's a calendar. Every card has the same date every year. I will have a calendar on my website. I'm getting my website, because it's crazy too, because it was never my intention to read outright. I learned how to read cards to be better at, like, my relationship coaching business and learning and helping families that are in crisis. I learned how to read cards to get better at that. I really didn't learn how to read them to become a direct card reader, but hey, people are asking for it, I give it to you. So I had literally just gone under a full rebrand of my website before I decided to start doing these readings publicly to y'all. And I had just, and Quanez in the chat room, y'all know, I had just rebranded my website, breakthroughas.org. And then I was like, you know what? I think I am going to start doing these readings more up under that company, more outright. And so now I got to go back and rebrand some things on the website. But you can book there on the website. But all this information is coming to my website really soon, all right? But I literally had just gone under a rebrand a month before I decided to make this a part of my company. You dig? So, are you a Jack of Hearts? Or you might want to stick around, because Kanye has a Jack of Hearts in his personal year this year. So I'll be breaking down how that Jack of Hearts works, Big Pimpins. If you want to understand what that Jack of Hearts means, stick around. I will be breaking that down. Yeah, so Kanye West was born on Wednesday, June 8th, 1977. And it's a lot of things you got going there. He's a Gemini. Gemini's already got dual personalities, you dig? So off top, you see Kanye's multiple personalities because he's a Gemini alone. But on top of having multiple personalities, a Gemini, an advantage to being a Gemini, I know because I am one, you can see things from multiple angles. You see things at a face value, but you can also you can see both sides of a lot of things. You see the duality in things. And he was born on a Wednesday, and people born on Wednesdays are usually restless, and they usually question everything in life. I know because I was born on a Wednesday. Shit, but my birthday June 17th. I'm a different card. I'm a king of clubs. But you know, people who are born on Wednesdays question everything in life. Also highly communicative, talks a lot. People born on Wednesdays are some talking motherfuckers. You know, so that's one thing going into his personality. But Kanye is a 9 of clubs, and when I was telling you earlier about people having cards, it was a line Kanye said in the song. I think what song was it? I think it was off the first album where he says, I ain't play the cards I was dealt. I didn't even play the hand I was dealt. I changed my cards. I ain't play the hand I was dealt. I changed my cards. Nah, brother, you didn't change your cards, but your cards do change as you grow in life. How do you know what cards you are? You can look it up. Your card of your day. You can just Google what card represents my birthday. But it's a 52-week calendar. I'll have it up on my website pretty soon. The calendar. I don't have it up now. But I'll have that pretty soon. But Kanye West is a 9 of diamonds, right? And when we're dealing with a 9, we know off top we're dealing with somebody who has a lot of challenges. 9 is a very challenging card. So whether you're a 9 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 9 of spades, 9 of hearts, I'm already knowing off top that you deal with a lot of challenges. Because like 9 is a number that has every number that's up under it. So you deal with a lot. But with great challenge also comes great rewards. And Kanye is somebody who has worked his ass off, and he's been reaping a lot of the great rewards that a 9 can reach if they focus. But oftentimes 9 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, they deal with so much. The issue is sometimes they can get caught up in what they're dealing with and not push through. Kanye found a way to take what he's dealing with and push it through his music. And that's why you hear such a difference in his sound before and after his mother died. Remember when his mother died, when he played on his keyboard, he used his right hand a lot more before his mother died. And the right hand is more, those are your higher notes, your more jovial notes, the more uplifting. His chord arrangements were more uplifting. You know, he had a certain spirit about him when his mom was alive. You know, he had a certain passion about him. He had a certain optimism about him. That graduation Kanye, that college dropout Kanye, that late registration Kanye had a certain, that when he was producing for Common and on the B album, and that Kanye had a certain upliftment to him. That's because that's the energy that he was in at that time of his life. One thing about the 9 of diamonds, when they're at their best, they're universal. They're sympathetic. They're responsible. They're sages. 9s are sages. I mean, they're very wise, very mystical, very creative. And we saw a lot of that. Kanye had a lot of sage advice in his early music. And even when he be whacking out, he still does now too. But on the low side of a 9 of diamonds, These people can be fearful, very dominating. They could be negative, unforgiving. They can have that martyr complex. You know what I mean? They can be very insensitive, cold-hearted. That's the low side of a 9 of diamonds. You know, when they caught up in their egos. They have an exceptional ability to communicate well. Very, very, very sharp intellectually. And we see the intellectual sharpness. Kanye is somebody that can jump around and he can really get in. He can really break down a situation. You may not agree with his breakdowns, but when Kanye talks, he's usually very clear and concise. He usually has if you listen to him in totality, you see where he's coming from. You may not agree with it, but what he's saying usually makes sense. Now, the media does a good job of soundbiting him, but anybody can sound like a fool when they're just getting a soundbite. When you take your time to listen to him out, you see his 9 of diamonds playing out. He has that 4 of hearts in Saturn. When you see that 4 of hearts right there in Saturn, that can indicate family challenges. A lot of 9 of diamonds people deal with family issues. Dude can't seem to keep a woman. Even though he got married, that marriage wasn't. You knew the whole thing with Kim was. Come on now. And it was crazy too because it seemed like he attracted to the same kind of woman. Because Kim and Amber Rose were born on the same day. They're both 5 of clubs people. And 5 of clubs people, man, those some trickster motherfuckers. I mean, they say one thing, you don't know what. They can be very generous and giving, but a 5 of clubs can also be someone that tell you one thing and do something totally the opposite. They're really good at using their words to get you to think one thing and do something else. And Kanye, just based on when I see these cards, a 9 of diamonds versus a 5 of clubs, that 5 of clubs can tell a 9 because a 9 of diamonds is a very materialistic person. That's called materialism. 9 of diamonds people oftentimes are very materialistic. And a 5 of clubs, if dressed right, if he feeling her, if a 9 of diamonds is feeling a 5 of clubs, a 5 of clubs has the ability to basically mac down the 9 of diamonds. They know they're very cunning and know how to use their charm. And that can be an issue for a 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds can be susceptible to getting flattered into something because they're so surface level in a lot of ways. And so that's what's going on like with Kanye's personality. You know, we're going to stay in his personality for a little bit, then we're going to get into what's going on to it with his personal year. He has that 7 of spades in Mercury. That 7 of spades in Mercury can mean, you know, that's another thing that attracts that 5 of clubs. That's a card that does one thing, that says one thing and does something else too. That 7 of spades. That 7 of spades has a certain level of mystery, but usually they mystery, you know, they not as mysterious as they think they are. If you're a 7 of spades person, you might be thinking you're getting over on somebody by saying things and doing something else, but if you're a 7 of spades, you're pretty easy to read through. To anybody that got their third eye open, they can read through your ass. But 7 of spades don't think people can. And with that 7 of spades in Mercury, Mercury is how you communicate, how you talk. That's how you live your life, how you express yourself. And that's one of those, that's a very argumentative card, that 7 of spades. 7 of spades means like, when I see a 7 of spades in someone's Mercury, that tells me they like to debate. They love debating and arguing. If you with somebody that's a 7 of spades, if you say left, if you keep saying left long enough, they gonna say right just to spite you. And he got that. They got that. He got that King of Clubs in Mars. King of Clubs is law enforcement. That's the master teacher. And that's the authority, the boss, the King of Clubs. I know. Well, anyway, when that King of Clubs is placed in Mars, the planet of war, that's a person that speaks and really don't give a fuck about what they say lands. They just say it and be like, boom, I said it, what you gonna do? That's how King of Clubs operates. Then he got that Jack of Diamonds in Jupiter. Oh yeah. That Jack of Diamonds is the card of the United States. That's the card of the show. The Jack of Diamonds love putting on the show. But oftentimes the show ain't as big as it makes itself to be. What does that tell me? That Jack of Diamonds in Jupiter, that tells me Kanye don't have the money he's projecting to everyone else he does, but he can play the role well. Let me just a bit of advice for y'all. Don't believe what the fuck they be saying in the media about how much somebody's worth. That's all a game. Don't nobody know. That's private information. Don't nobody know. And these artists be paying to put their names on lists. That Jack of Diamonds and Jupiter's, I guarantee you, Now, I ain't saying Kanye's broke. Kanye definitely has more money than anybody I know I'm around. 100,000%. But it ain't to the level that he's projecting. I can almost guarantee you that. Because with that Jack of Diamonds in Jupiter, Jupiter's a card of expansion, making things big. And the Jack of Diamonds is a major illusion card. That's a card of putting on a show, a grand show, casting a big shadow. But underneath it all, you got a little ass mouse. All this shit the United States talk. Couldn't beat motherfuckers with rocks in Afghanistan. That's that Jack of Diamonds. But then I want to go, he has that four hearts inside him, but really that four of diamonds in Uranus is who I want to look at. Because that four of diamonds is the card of solid values. Solid. That four of diamonds is solid, is a base. And it's in Uranus. And Uranus is the planet of random shit. That tells me right there that these two cards are like opposite. Like a four of diamonds and Uranus, those are two different energies. Four of diamonds is all about stability, base, foundation. And Uranus is all about, man, let's fuck shit up. Let's just do some random shit out of nowhere. So this is the most grounding card that he has in his suite. His most grounding card is placed in a random position. That's like having a strong couch, a strong chair on like a rocky foundation. That's what that's like, having a four of diamonds in Uranus. You're not going to, it's very hard for this to be anything stable. So that's one thing with that. Then he has that moon of a Queen of Hearts. That moon is who you really are. The moon, when I read people's moon, that's who you are when the lights are turned off, when no one's around. That's who you really are. And that Queen of Hearts, that's a very high level of love. Lots of emotions, a lot of empathy, a lot of compassion. Kanye, underneath it all, is a very empathic and compassionate person. But that card also has a flair for the dramatic. Queen of Hearts are hella dramatic. Hella dramatic. But there's the Queen of Hearts. Think of a mother's love. What's the love of a mother? The love of a mother is infinite. All right? It's very infinite. And that's what's underneath all of Kanye's, this shell that he puts on. You know when they always talk about people that are hard, had a hardest shell, be the softest insides. That's Kanye. That Queen of Hearts is he's extremely sensitive. But that sensitivity is what allows him to be such a great artist. That sensitivity is what makes him able to express his art. And then he has that 10 of clubs transformation. Let me tell you about that 10 of clubs. That 10 of clubs is a know-it-all card. Transformation means who you are when you're at your best. So even when the 10 of card is also the card of the music producer. It's a lot of legendary music producers that are 10 of clubs. But it's also a card of a massive ego. Them 10 of clubs, the ego is on 68,000 out of 100. So that's where you see, and also that King of Clubs and Mars, that's where you see that nigga's ego come in. So when it comes to reading cards, like when you guys book me for appointments and I read, this is one thing that I do when I have my personal readings. And if you want to know how dope I am, just go to my Google reviews. They're up there. Watch if you haven't seen any of these episodes of me reading cards before, go listen to previous live readings, and I read people live on air, and you get to see their honest reaction. Because, and I'm gonna do a few readings when I'm done with Kanye. I'm gonna give y'all if y'all want, I'll give y'all some readings. Of course, Cash Apps get to the front of the line, but you don't have to Cash App. But the Cash Apps do get to the front of the line. The bigger the Cash App, the further to the front. You dig? But I'm not gonna do that many anyway. So just hold ye horses. I'm not gonna do that many readings, but I will do some if you guys want. Anyway, still reading Kanye. So this is Kanye's personality overall. He has that 2 of clubs, 2 of spades, and Neptune. And Neptune is where you get your business on. Neptune is where your creativity comes. That's where your business comes from. That tells him right there, Kanye has, that's right here why he's able to be such a good businessman and such a good artist. That 2 of spades right there. Spiritual downloads. He's tapped right in. Kanye is somebody who, when he gets information from the ethers, he brings it into earth and he manifests. That's all manifestation is. Look, at the end of the day, people, we all have intuition. We all got shit that we really want to do in life. We all get sometimes pointed in a particular direction. The difference between those who make it big and those who make it medium and those who don't make it at all are the people who know when they get that inspiration, when they get that idea, they not only do they bring it into fruition here on earth, they bring it in at a high level because they believed that you went to sleep one night, woke up with a vision, and that vision you woke up with, you believed it, and you believed it with all your might, and every day you wake up, you do something to work towards that vision. If that's the pocket that you live your life in, to where when you get called to do something, when you get an idea, when you get a vision, you get off your rusty ass and you go up and do it, those are the people that are the most successful. The people who are the most bitter, the biggest haters, those are the people who get these same ideas and then come back and be like, one day I'm gonna do. One day, man, shit. Y'all ever hear them old niggas? Man, one day I'm gonna open up this business, right? Yeah. I got this business idea. You know, anytime you hear a black man say business, you know he ain't talking about shit. You know that nigga just running his goddamn mouth. You be like, Curtis, you been saying you gonna open that ice business for 15 years now. And you still running your goddamn, every time you see Curtis, yeah, man, I got this business plan I'm gonna put together, you know what I mean? I just ordered me some books on Amazon. You know what I mean? And you know you're dealing with an old man when he say order. Something about black men, when we get older, the word order turns to order. The word toys turns into toys. Like when you in your 20s, you're gonna take your car to get an oil change. When you get to your 50s, you're gonna take your car to get an oil change. Those are the cats that we talking about. They be like, yeah, I got this business idea. Yeah, I got this. Me and the old lady was talking about this the other day, man. I got this business I'm going to run. And what we going to do is, since your ice machine be breaking, I figured I'm going to do an ice delivery system, you dig? And what I'm going to do with my business is I'm going to get an ice box. Whenever I get my nugget of money, whenever I get that money, I'm going to go ahead and get this truck. And this truck got an ice box, you dig? And my ice business is going to be delivering ice, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna deliver this ice to the elderly first. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you're like, okay, all right, but you've been telling me you're gonna do this ice business since 2004. When you gonna do it? Those be the ones that be the biggest haters. People like Kanye, whether you like him or not, that's a man that when he gets a divine inspiration, when he gets an idea in his mind, he brings it into fruition here on earth. And he puts all of his passion. That's another thing that Queen of Hearts is telling you right there. When you see hearts in the suite, Saturn a lot is where a lot of your money is in Saturn, your long-term money. And he has that 4 hearts in Saturn. And whenever you see a heart, that's telling me when I'm doing a reading for someone, that means you have to have energy in it. You have to have passion. You have to emote your whatever it is that you want to do. You got to approach it with all of the love and desire in your heart. You dig what I'm saying? And that 4 hearts is all about unique expression. That's how you express. That's how you express yourself. That's you expressing things the way you are meant to express things. A lot of times people, they see how other people do shit and they get caught up in that. No. The key to this life thing is you got to express it in your way, your unique way. And Saturn is about justice. If Kanye was expressing in a way that wasn't authentic to himself, he would be, you think he crazy now, he'd really go flip out and go crazy. Kanye, with this 4 hearts in Saturn, he has to express himself the way he feels necessary. He can't think about you. Kanye wouldn't be able to sleep at night if he thought about how you care when he goes to expressing himself. That's that 4 hearts in Saturn. And a lot of you out here got a 4 hearts in Saturn, and you do care about what people think. But if you got a 4 hearts right there and you care about what people think, you only gonna hurt yourself. For real, for real. If you're a 9 of diamonds person and you over here wondering about what other people think, caring about what other people think, you better let that shit go. That's gonna fuck you up. You better learn. You better learn. You dig? So this is my Cash App below for when I do start my readings. But I want to go in, I want to transition into Kanye's year. Why is Kanye being so explosive right now? He's done a few things this year, that have caught the eye of the people. Well, Kanye is in his, let me see here. Let me go to where he's at. Kanye West, his yearly card is, come on, app. My app is tripping. Okay. And you don't see this part on camera. This is something I'm doing over here. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it up on here. I'll put it up through my great teacher Aquarius's map app browser share. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at his yearly card. His yearly's a Queen of Hearts. That's interesting. Because his moon is Queen of Hearts. So that means Kanye's at a personal year to where he's coming back to his he has to come back to his home roots. Yeah. Queen of Hearts is all about, and what he's doing is, let me see here, because he's at that Queen of Hearts in his personal year. That's the Queen of Hearts is also a very political card. It's the card of the teacher. You dig what I'm saying? And so he's being pushed to be more political in his year this year. He's being pushed to teach whatever he feels on his heart there is to teach. Now, again, I'm not either endorsing nor criticizing what he's teaching. Whatever you feel about what he's teaching, I don't give a fuck, honestly. I'm just expressing to you the energy that's out there and giving you some reading in the cards as to why. Because, you know, we all go through different seasons and moments in our life. Some days we wake up, we feel like doing this. Other days we wake up, we feel like doing that. And we all know different years of our lives. We've all had different themes. We all wake up on our birthday and have like a different theme, it seems like, that year. That's because every year of your birthday, you're assigned a new card. And that's going to be your theme for that year. So when you call me and do a reading, I can tell you what path you're supposed to be on that particular year and in the years moving forward. But that Queen of Hearts is a very political card, but it's also it's a teacher card. So Kanye is literally feeling the inner urge to teach. He's in his, and he's in his Mars period right now, that king of clubs. So right now, Kanye is feeling like his Mars period started with September 20th. Oh yeah, so he's feeling like a know-it-all right now. He's feeling like he has a Mars. Yeah, he's feeling like a know-it-all right now. Let me read him from the spread. Hey, let's see here. This is what I'll be doing on the back end when I be reading y'all. Because another thing about cards, this could all be done through mathematic calculations, but my mentor, my teacher, Aquarius Maximus, she has a dope ass app. And it does all the calculations for you. Because if I didn't have this app, well, I have grand solar spreads already kind of they're the same spreads one through every year. And what you have to do is you find the person's card. And so Kanye is a 9 of diamonds. So where is he? Okay. Oh, okay. This is where Kanye is. Okay. Oh, so Kanye. Oh, this is interesting. Kanye is in his home. Because another thing we deal with in cardology, we deal with displacements. He is in his home. He's in his natural position this year. Okay. So not only is he in his natural position, all of Kanye's cards this year. Okay. So yeah, Kanye right now is feeling like, with the history that King of Clubs and Mars, he really is feeling like he knows it all. And that Jack of Diamonds and Jupiter, this is a year for him of expansion. This is crazy. Reason why I'm kind of stuttering right now, because when I read cards, it's very rare that your yearly spread is your life spread. It's very rare. That happens every now and again in your life. The spread for that year is your life spread. He's in his life spread year this year. And so, yeah, so he's in a year that he has to live out The light that he feels is on his own terms. And what's in his moon, what's underneath him. Okay, yeah. He's feeling the need to express himself. Let me see here. Let's see what he's looking like next year when he's 45, when he's 46. Let's see what 46 looks like for Kanye. Let's see what he's going to look like next year. Yeah, Kanye is feeling a need to preach to the world about how he's feeling right now. And again, it's not about what he's saying. I don't give a fuck what he's saying. This is all about what's going on in Kanye's mind and why he feels the need to be what he is. Next year, okay. Ooh, next year he's gonna have a King of Hearts in his moon. That means I see why he's getting a divorce now. Yeah, that divorce. Kanye's gonna be dating. You're gonna see him dating a lot of people next year, but he's not gonna get married. He can't. Let me see it. He had that 5 of clubs in Mercury. Oh, next year, he got that 5 of clubs. Oh, his ex-wife. Oh, it's going to be, when he turns 46 after his birthday in June, this shit with Kim Kardashian is not over. Mark my words. Remember this broadcast. Next year, when his birthday comes, after his birthday, it's going to be some very public shit going on between him and Kim. Because she's going to be his Mercury that year. We might be in for some messy shit between those two. That shit's not over. I can read that right now. That shit between him and Kim in the public, that shit is not over by a long shot. Now I'll go back to this year. 9 of Diamonds. Okay, his transformations in the sun line. That means, yeah. I can all but guarantee Kanye West has a card reader or an astrologer on his team. Because when I read his spread, whenever I see someone in any one of your cards up here in this crown line up here, this top position, that means it's time to come out front. That means whatever that is that's in you, that means it's time to bring it out and put it on the front. Put it on the table. And his 10 of clubs is what's on the table. And 10 of clubs, again, that's dealing with, he probably has some music coming out. Kanye's going to have some music, more music that comes out before his birthday is over, sometime during this year. But that's the know-it-all. Kanye is really feeling like he knows you can't tell him shit. That King of Clubs in Mars and that 10 of Clubs, those are two I can't tell you. You can't tell them motherfuckers shit. And with his 10 of clubs in the sun position, it's all bad for Kanye, for people around Kanye. People around, if you're a friend of Kanye West, that homie gonna be in his bag this year. He ain't gonna really give a fuck about you. Kanye West is in his sun position. He's in his natural position. This year for Kanye West is about Kanye West. And anyone around him be damned. Everyone around Kanye is going to have, because Kanye has a massive ego. Everyone around him, people that know him, if you listen into this show and you know Kanye West, nigga, watch out. Oh, what's up, Goddess? You had the same birthday, June 8th? You might want to go back and listen to this. But again, the cards, they play out differently for everybody. Kanye West was born on a Wednesday, so he's a super, super, super talker. If he was born on the June 8th and that June 8th happened to fall on a Sunday, he'd probably be more of a fighter than a talker. So the day you're born, the year you're born, the time you're born, whether you're male or female, every card has its own way of expressing its energy. How you were raised, your environment you were raised in, your human design, all of these different things play a part in the person you end up becoming. Rob said it's in the car for him to make decent music again. Brother, decent music is a relative statement, man. But also you gotta remember, like a music, people that in that music, you make your best music in your 20s usually. You know, 30s. Especially in a game like, you know, when it comes to staying ahead of the game. Usually when you start to get into your 40s and 50s as a producer, you want to take a step back and let the younger guys do most of the groundwork, and you more so polish off the songs. Yeah, so yeah. I appreciate the donation. So yeah, so now I'm gonna open it up. If y'all want to read the first to Cash App is first in line. Who want to reading? If not, just throw your birthday in. Yeah, Quincy Jones did his best work in his 40s. That's when he started taking a step back. See, producers, the trick producers do, the things that make producers have longevity, is producers get a bunch of young talent to work under them, because the innovation, the moving forward, the pulse of the music is on the teenagers and the pit cats in the early 20s. They have the pulse. But at the older you get, the older producer has the more refinement on refining a song, because the song has so many layers. The first thing put out isn't the final thing. Songs need to be crafted carefully. So as producers get into their 40s and especially into their 50s, they more so need to have, like Quincy Jones had Greg Fillinganes, George Duke, Joe Sample, and all of these cats in their 20s really laying down James Ingram's writing, and he had work that they were putting together that he knew how to refine and make it into a more master and turn it into a masterpiece. The Cash App is on the bottom, $ Dewan Brown. Yeah. The Cash App is on the bottom. Hold on. Hey, Larry, I'm live, ho. Call me back, ho. Fool Larry calling me. No better than Niggle. Let's see this. So, what's it say? 10. All right, it's got a Cash App. All right, your birthday is, and I'll also take some calls too. This person's Cash App, their birthday is 7/21/1991. All right. The first person, 7/21. Oh, you a 7 of clubs. You are a 7 of clubs. What does that mean? That means you better watch how you speak. 7 of clubs, people. 7 of clubs. That's the card of it's a spiritual card. You can speak on a spiritual level. You know what I mean? You're on the high side, you're enlightened, introspective, analytical, creative. On the low side, you worrisome, manipulating. That's why I call that 7 of clubs a preacher card. They either gonna tell you the whole truth or the whole lie that sounds like the truth. You meet somebody that's a 7 of clubs, man, shit. Better watch what they say. But if you know them and they 100, they gonna stay 100. But that same person that's a 7 of clubs, man, shit. They would lie to your ass. So don't make sure that you stay within integrity, because also the 7 of clubs, you know, that's that, you know, that you reap what you put out. Put it like that. If you as a 7 of clubs, that's a lawyer card. You can use that card to get what you want verbally out of people. but be aware of the karmic repercussions. So you want to make sure that you stick to your integrity. Have integrity. Have integrity. Have integrity. Because with integrity, you'll be blessed. You'll get what you want. Because if you don't have integrity with it, you're gonna end up getting a whole bunch of shit come your way that you ain't really feeling. So watch out for that. All right. All right. I just got another Cash App. 7 of diamonds. Another 7. Another 7. 7 of diamonds. That means you better be, you better be, again, you want to have strong values as a 7 of diamonds. And being a 7 of diamonds, you're somebody who, you have an art, you're artistic. You have a flair, like on artistic, whatever art that you put together has a flair to it. You're socially, 7 of diamonds, you're socially, you socially, you get what you want, bruh. I'm telling you right now. You know, you got to turn your charm on because you get what you want. You know, through charm, through knowing what to say and how to say the right thing, you get a lot of blessings, yo. You get what you want. Make sure you use that to your advantage. You had that Jack of Hearts and Venus. That's why you get, because the Jack of Hearts. I said earlier. I told you earlier. I'll be talking about that Jack of Hearts. That Jack of Hearts. That's the ultimate preacher card right there. The Jack of Hearts can either be full of love or full of shit. But you having that Jack of Hearts and Venus, that's telling me with your feminine aspect of yourself, you want to make sure that you express yourself, and use your natural. You don't need to deceive. See, if you think about a 7 of diamonds, sometimes society can get people to think that you gotta come at people sideways to get what you want. No, you don't. You have it naturally. Make sure you be upfront because you know how to speak in a compassionate way to people to get them to see your side of things. Use that to your advantage. That Mercury 5 of spades, though, that should be having you waffling, indecisive sometimes with your speech. That's why being grounded and being a person that meditates and knows who you are is important for you. Because if you don't ground yourself, you can be very flaky and wishy-washy. So watch out for that. You got that King of Diamonds and Neptune. So that means, bruh, all I got to say is this: put a condom on. That King of Diamonds and Neptune tells me that, man, the ladies aren't, getting with the ladies ain't hard for you. Just don't break their hearts, man. Just minimize breaking their hearts, bruh. Don't break their hearts. That's all I gotta say when it comes to that. And you got that Jack of Diamonds in your moon, that Jack of Spades and moon. That means you need to get spiritually grounded. There's a lot of spiritual. You have a lot of spades in it. We've been 7. You got to get your spiritual life in check. And you may jump around different. Just make sure whatever spiritual systems you adapt yourself to, and you do, make sure your spiritual system works for you. Don't get caught up and bogged down in any religion or any dogmatic thing that's telling you to do this, do that. Whatever spiritual practice you have, whatever religion you do as a 7 of diamonds, make sure it's something that you apply to your life to become a better person, to become the person that you want to be. Because being autocratic, that won't work for you. That won't work. All right, hope that helped. All right, I got another one here. All right, cool. Let's see here. Let me go to it. All right, I got Oh yeah, June 8th. Let's see how your June 8th plays out. I got another June 8th. Kanye's birthday was June 8th, but let me see your birthday, how your birthday plays, because it's gonna be different for you. June 8th. 06 08 1975. Let's see how this night. See, y'all about to get an example on how two different nine of diamonds can play out. All right, y'all heard me read Kanye. Now I got another June 8th, but this June 8th is a woman. The cards play a little bit differently between men and women. They play a little bit differently. Let's see here. Let's see here. Nine of diamonds. You gotta no. Let me see here for you how your nine of diamonds plays out. Everybody's cards play a little bit differently. That's not a spades. With you being, you gotta watch out for your anxiety. Your anxiety can affect your health. So make sure you got to make sure that you're grounded, especially as a woman. Gemini, you can kind of be back and forth. Yeah, you want to make sure that you spiritually grounded. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. That's going to be where where your power is. You have you have a strong desire for power, more power and money, but you're also reasonable with yours. See, Kanye has that, and the man, the way he plays out with him, Kanye's the kind of person that do anything it takes to get that, because that's a staple of a nine of diamonds. With you, on the other hand, you're more honest. You have a different level. You know how to you know how to go for it, but you ain't gonna crush anybody to get it. Versus the Kanye style of nine of diamonds, he don't give a fuck who he crush. You both have that same desire, but the way it plays out in you is you have a certain ethic to you, to where you're not going to crush anybody for it, even though that desire is there. You make a good talker, a good writer, good speaker. You got to really watch out as an eight of diamonds in Gemini. You got to watch out for your lungs and how you speak, because a lot of your illnesses can come from lung type issues. So I don't know why I'm getting the drop in to tell you that, but I'm telling you that. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. I think my I don't know what's going on in my chat room. If you chatting, I probably can't read it. Yeah, so watch out for eight of diamonds. So really watch out for your stress levels, for real. Like, don't let shit bog you down. Please don't. Don't let nobody take your joy. Cause that's a concern for the nine of diamonds. And you see how I played it with Kanye. When Kanye's joy is gone, everyone around him gets hell. It's a lot of ups and downs in relationships with nine diamond people too. It's a lot of ups and downs. Relationships are ups and downs. Don't take it personal. What Jermaine Jackson say? Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Yeah. That's why being grounded as a nine of diamonds is so important for you. Because relationships can be an up and down. You got to make sure you learn the lessons from your relationships. Okay? Please, please, please learn the lessons from your relationships. That's extremely important. All right, now the next birthday, 11/29/1997. Man, this cat was born at the beginning of the 10th grade. Shit, that was, no, the 11th grade. You was born when I was in Mr. Kataoka's class. November 1997. I was in Mr. Kataoka's class, fell in Algebra 2 when you was born, my nigga. I was failing Algebra 2, November 1997. That class was kicking my ass. Mr. Kataoka was the toughest teacher at Westchester High School. You are a 4 of hearts. That means you're supposed to bring emotional balance to situations. When you walk in the room, things get real organized. You're an organized person when you're at your best as a 4 of hearts. Very stable, conservative, pragmatic, secure, hardworking, and very loyal. Very trustworthy too. But when you in your ego, when you in your head, you stubborn, you very close-minded, paranoid. And 4 of hearts people could be very bigoted too. That's a very emotional card. If 4 of hearts don't like somebody, y'all be like, fuck you. 4 of hearts, boy. You one of the people who you get fulfilled in close relationships really satisfy you. You know, you like being close to people. You're not gonna be close to everybody, but the people that you're cool with, you're close to. You're natural empath. You can feel people. You gotta, as a 4 of hearts, you gotta watch it. You have to watch who you lend your heart to, because you feel everybody. And when you feel everybody, sometimes you can take on feelings of people who may not feel the same about you. Because the 4 of hearts is the captain save a hoe card. I'm not saying you a captain save a hoe. What I'm saying is this. You can tend to be feeling like you want to save a hoe. That's all I'm saying. As a 4 of hearts. Because you got a big heart. And you want other people to feel the joy. That's another word old niggas say. They don't say joy. They say joy. I should have been giving you guys birthdays to hearts. My bad. To these birthdays of these cards. 4 of hearts, our birthdays are October 31st, November 29th, and December 27th. Those are 4 of hearts birthdays. Not that many 4 of hearts. The biggest challenge for you as a 4 of hearts is self-satisfaction. You give so much of yourself. You give your heart, but oftentimes you don't feel satisfied. That's a challenge for you, brother. Know this. Know this. Satisfaction is for you. All right? That's for you to give yourself. You're not going to get it from other people. As a 4 of hearts, you be wanting that satisfaction from other people, and that's not where it comes from. You got to give yourself that self-satisfaction and push it out to other people. You dig what I'm saying? And make sure you give your love and your heart to the right woman. You got to, man, because shit, you gonna get that love. But if you get that love to the wrong person and keep giving it to the wrong person, keep giving your heart to the wrong people, you gonna mess your own heart up. You say, yeah, I'm right? Yeah. You got a big heart, brother. Protect it. When they say protect yourself at all times, the same way that dude Poole should have protected his chin from Draymond Green firing off on his ass. Protect your heart at all times, brother. Protect it. All right, I got another Cash App. All right, 7577. Well, I know that off the top of my head because if July 4th is against Jack of Diamonds, I mean you must be a 10 of Diamonds. But let me make sure. Let me put it in here. 05 1977. Yep, 10 of Diamonds. You have... Yeah, you're supposed to graduate. 10 of Diamonds. Yeah, that's a card of transcendence. A card of... Yeah, you have strong values, and your values oftentimes transcend the mundane. Sometimes you be trying to figure out why people arguing over simple shit as a 10 of Diamonds. You be like, y'all arguing over that shit? And kind of laugh. That's the 10 of Diamonds people. 10 of Diamonds be laughing at motherfuckers. Be like, why are y'all talking about this simple shit? This nigga's mind is on a whole nother level as a 10 of Diamonds. That's a very fortunate card too. 10 of Diamonds is a very blessed card. What you got to focus on as a 10 of Diamonds, you got to be very clear on what you want. Because you're going to get what you want. Your biggest issue is not being sure of that. Not being sure of yourself. You know what I mean? You're not sure that, you had an idea. Underneath it all, you the man, you can get what you need. But your mind can play tricks on you. Your mind playing tricks on you is what keeps you in the way of abundance. If you're not living an abundant life, as a 10 of Diamonds, your lifestyle should be the kind of lifestyle. You may not be as rich as you want to be, but you got the resources to live the life that you want to live. If you don't have the resources in this current moment to live the life that you want to live, that means something is off. That means something within your mind is off. Your perception of yourself is off. Because if your self-perception is on point, you should have the money. You should have the money to go on vacation when you want to go on vacation, where you want to go on vacation. You got the 8 of Spades in Mercury. That means you're very determined. You got to make sure that you focus on what you're determined on, brother. Focus, 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 focus. The thing that gets in your way is lack of focus. That's it. That's all that gets in your way is lack of focus. You want to make sure that you on point, like with what you want out of life. Because wherever you aim, I guarantee you're going to reach. So aim high. Aim high. Because wherever you aim, you're going to get it. So, you dig? But yeah, that's just a quick example. Let me see, because I feel there are some skeptics out there still. I'm going to take literally one phone call before I get up out of here. If Skype opens up. I'm going to do like one phone call. Let me see, where is that? Let me see, Skype open up? Skype you, bitch. Skype you, bitch, you. My Skype ain't working right, y'all. If Skype comes on, I will take a call. I will take a call, one call. If Skype comes up. But I've been dealing with computer challenges lately. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Computer's running perfect till about 5 weeks ago. But yeah, let's see what else y'all talking about in the chat room. What y'all talking about in the chat room? Yeah, Jeremy, I did yours. You must have left. Because I did yours and I wasn't seeing no response. Jeremy, you were I spent I think I gave you the most time. You were August 6th. What was August 6th? Jeremy, you were August 6th, right? I forgot, because when I read, man, I be channeling, man. I don't be remembering what I said. I don't think about reading. If you ever get a reading from me and you be like, I said, I'll be like, what? Yeah, you with the 7 of diamonds, Jeremy. Go back and rewind. I spent like 5 minutes talking about your card, brother. Yeah. Courtney G wins the next incense and ashtrays Sunday. Actually, I think I might do an incense and ashtrays tomorrow night for y'all. Tomorrow and Sunday. So you gonna have some. Yeah, so I'm gonna do incense and ashtrays tomorrow night. Hey, yeah, Jeremy, go back and rewind. I spent about 5 minutes on your card. I said you got that Jack of Hearts and Venus. Yeah, you gotta watch out. You better, you use it. Watch how you talk to the ladies, bruh. You can get what you want. Just make sure you straight ahead with it. That's if you single. Now, if you married now, hey, use those ability towards your wife. If you're married, brother, I should have asked if you married before I said that. But use those abilities towards your wife. If you're single though, you can have some fun. Let's see, is my Skype up? Oh yeah. The Skype is up. It worked. In case y'all are skeptical and you want to hear a natural reaction over the phone, 323-744-7425. Much love, KZL. Much love. If you want to get read over the phone, I'm going to leave this phone line up for if don't nobody call in, I'm going to leave this shit up for a minute or two. Don't nobody call in a minute or two. Because I know everybody don't want to be, you may not want what's in your cars to be explained over live air, but for those of you who don't mind, I'm not going to say nothing personal. I'm not going to say anything that I feel can make you vulnerable and sort of out there in the game. I'm not going to do that to you. But if you want your car read on 323-744-7425. I think my Skype is working. It said it's working. This shit been tripping lately. But yeah, so we're going back to talking about Kanye, man. Kanye is a 9 of diamonds, and it's a 9 of diamonds. You want to make sure that that moon to the 9 of diamonds is the motherly card. You know what I mean? That means you got to open your heart. You have to open your heart. It's through an open heart you'll receive all that's out there for you to receive. Okay, G said your birthday. There we go.